Hi everyone, it's NonnaGrace, and I'm from Western New York, and I just had to wait for my clock to stop bonging. It's 6 o'clock. I'm a little early, but I'm a little late. I like to make these videos when my husband is home because it just feels like it's more fun. He sits there and listens to me talk, which he does all the time, but it's different when I'm on the camera. Well, today I didn't have a very exciting day, but I did do I vacuumed. Took me 15 minutes to find my vacuum cleaner because I forgot what room I left it in. And I looked up in what used to be my daycare, then it was my exercise room, and now it's just the kids play up there and they roller skate. It's really a big empty room. And I looked up there twice and couldn't find the vacuum cleaner. And I looked up there a third time and there it was, just standing there. And I'm thinking, I hope that I find it because I really feel like vacuuming. I don't have many carpets in the house, but I do have a few upstairs that I wanted to vacuum. And so while I was down in where the vacuum cleaner was found, I have a nice rug there it's a child's rug. It's a big, I think it's got the ABCs on it. Is that what it has on it? And I vacuumed that. Then I decided before I go upstairs I better do the entryway, so I vacuumed that. And then I decided I would go up the stairs and do the hallway. Then I did my bedroom, and then I did a little bit of the other bedroom, and I did the bathroom. And so I have clean rugs. Isn't that fun? And then I decided I would strip the bed. So then I washed sheets. And I also washed socks. Now, I used to say to my husband, I don't have any socks, I can't go to work. Well, I don't have that excuse anymore. I just washed my socks. And I have washed, because the socks I wear black socks. I always wear black socks. And because I've been wearing so many dark shirts, I washed all of those too. And the reason they're all dark, I don't know why I bought dark, but it must have been the only color that I liked at the time. And these shirts are rather old. This one's a little newer, but it's a little newer. I don't know how new, but it's a little newer. But I wanted shirts that had sleeves and not a turtleneck at this time because now that the temperatures are warming up, today was about 70. It did downpour for a little while, and it got a little chilly, so I shut the door and put a sweater on. And then the rain went away and it got warmer again, and so then I took the sweater off, and it's not bad. It's about 70. It's about 70, 71 degrees. It's not too bad. What else did I do? Oh, I had watched a video. What I was doing is I watched the Clutter Fairy. I watched her first, Gail Goddard. I watched her, and she talks about cleaning, so that's probably what gave me the urge to clean. Then I listened to an audiobook on, what was the name of the audiobook? I don't even know. It's something about, it was cleaning also, or minimizing your life. Let me look it up real fast. You've got a moment, I'm sure. There it is. The Joy of Less by Frances J. It was an audiobook. It's on, it's in the YouTube thing, so if you want to listen to it, you can. It's 5 hours and 58 minutes and 15 seconds long, but I haven't finished it yet. I'm about halfway through. And then I talked to my sister on FaceTime. I FaceTimed her, and she wasn't available, but then she FaceTimed me, and we talked for a little bit. She's on vacation right now. And I told her when she gets back, the temperature will be really nice here because we've had some pretty good weather the last few days. I also, I was going to mention, I watched a video too where they talked about the bumblefoot on a chicken. We've got to do a little chicken talk. They had the bumblefoot on a chicken. And what it is it reminds me of, like, people get boils, and the boil has, inside the boil there's like what they called the mother. And if the boil got ripe enough, and if the mother came out, the boil would heal. Well, the bumblefoot has like what they call a kernel of corn, but it's not really corn. It's just hard, yellowy, waxy stuff. And the bumblefoot in order to get it out, when it's first getting bad, they say you can soak it, and hopefully you catch it before it gets really bad, because once it gets bad, it forms a scab. Then you have to actually cut that scab out. Oh gosh, I don't want to ever have to do this. And then if you cut it right, the corn piece will come out too, and then you have to squeeze the pus out, and a lot of yuckies. But that's what they say to do. Now, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a veterinarian. I'm just telling you what has been done. My daughter had a chicken that had that, and there was a lady that goes, "Oh, you've got a chicken with a bumblefoot." And she goes, "Yeah." She says, "Is that what it's called?" And the lady said, "Yeah." And so she said, "Do you want me to take care of it?" So the lady took care of it for my daughter. And then she put some medicine on it and wrapped it up. She put this blue coat, Kote, and it was from Tractor Supply. She put that on the wound and wrapped it up, and it healed up quite fast. So that's another thing that chickens could get that I really hope that they don't get. And the way they get it is it's like a staph kind of bacteria. You've got to make sure you wear gloves when you take care of it, because it can affect you. If you have an open area, you can get the bacteria too. But they get it because there's maybe an injury to their foot. There might have been something sharp in their, I know, a cut. I'm getting there, Jim. He's going like this, a cut. I know, a cut. Or a sliver, or a thorn, or anything. Like if there's rough wood on their roost, they could get damaged on their foot. Or if there's bacteria, or something sharp within their bedding, or just something that could cut their foot. There's the cut. Okay. Damage, yes. And you make sure that it's smooth and clean, and the poop has to be removed, not every day, but you should try to keep it down, because that's where the bacteria is. It's a dirty, they walk in mud, they walk in poop, they walk in everything. And they've only got their feet to deal with, and when they wipe their musu, which is their mouth or their beak, whatever, we call it musu. I tell the little kids, wipe your musu, and they know. Wipe your mouth, in other words. For a chicken, because they don't have any hands, I often wondered, now how do they clean their face off? Well, they will peck something that's sloppy, then they take their beak and they rub it back and forth. Oh, somebody just made a big noise outside. They rub their beak on the ground. It's like, here's your beak, and they go, is what they do. And they clean it off. Well, that's my story for today. And I will talk to you again tomorrow, so you have a great day. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.